Welcome back to the BJX 70 show. I'm your host, Brandon Jackson. And my heart rate should not be up like this on a Wednesday night. Welcome back. Cavs just won. I'm recording immediately after the game. Cavs won 117. Detroit Pistons 113. There's a couple ways you could start, but in my heart, there's only one way to start. Max Strus. The city of Cleveland owes you a debt. You are good with me, and you've been good with me for a long time now. Last year's playoff run, this year's playoff run, as a card-carrying member of the Max Strus fan club, I can honestly say this was incredible to watch. 6 of 8 from 3. Only one steal, that feels crazy, but one steal, 8 rebounds. It's not the box score with Max Strus. It's the vibes. It's the hustle. It's the toughness. It's the want to. It's the grit. It's the determination. It's the resiliency with Max Strus. I'm just so happy that you are a part of the basketball team that I root for. Hustle plays, getting offensive rebounds, getting steals from Cade Cunningham. Just an incredible performance. What else can I say about Max Strus? The reason, one of the true reasons the Cavs have 3 wins in this series. If it wasn't for Max Strus, this series is probably over. Just an incredible role player. And it feels disrespectful to call him a role player, but he's a role player, but he plays his role outstanding. He's going down for me at least, he's going down in Cavs history of role players. I'm not even going to go through the Rolodex of them, but I just want people to know what he's been able to do. This postseason run has been special. Let's continue with the positivity. James Harden. Thank you. 30 points, 11 free throws, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Yes, 6 turnovers, which were tough. A lot of them were tough, but when it came down to it, we, as a fan base, we wanted James Harden to have the ball in his hands over a certain someone that we're not going to mention yet. James Harden was the driving force behind the offense and the success that we saw in this game, and specifically the fourth quarter and overtime period. He was able to draw fouls, make shots. It wasn't perfect by any means. There were some floaters that he missed. The one late where it was 2-on-1, Jared Allen is at the rim. You got to make a better decision. You either got to hit that floater or you got to lob it to Jared Allen there. Um, but he kind of felt like didn't know which one he wanted to do and bricked it. But honestly, didn't come back to bite us somehow. Um, Shout out to James Harden. I don't know what Friday is going to hold. Game 6. We'll talk about it then. But this is this was a great performance. We needed it. We absolutely needed it. James Harden carried the team. 36 years old. We know historically how it goes for him in the playoffs. Um, he has good games every now and then in the postseason, but this this was this was absolutely one that we needed because if Detroit goes up 3-2, all bets are off. I don't know how they perform game 6 in Cleveland on Friday. This was absolutely a must win, and James Harden was the reason that the Cavs got it. More positivity, more positivity. Evan Mobley. The box score won't tell you about Evan Mobley. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Well, maybe it might. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 blocks, and a steal. He was -7 in 43 minutes, but I don't care about that, particularly today. Evan Mobley down the stretch shows everyone why he was Defensive Player of the Year last season. Why he's going to be all defense this year, and he's going to continue to be as long as he's healthy for the rest of his career. He's a menace on defense. Um, when it counted, he was down there getting rebounds, contesting shots, making it hard for the defense, and so was Jared Allen. Throughout the game, you know, here or there, maybe some gambles they shouldn't have taken, some moves. You got Isaiah Stewart doing spin moves and dunks, Jalen Duren getting loose and getting dunks. Um, throughout the game, it's not going to be perfect all game, but when it came down to it, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen brought exactly what they needed to do on the defensive end, and I'm proud of them for that. On the offensive end, Evan Mobley hit a huge three and hit some huge free throws. Um, there's I have nothing bad to say about Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, James Harden at all. Um, Dennis Schroeder, cool. I'm not offended by his minutes. Sam Merrill went 2 for 5, hit a couple of threes, missed 3 threes, but I don't think those were bad misses. Like I think maybe one was wide open. The other 2 were pretty contested. The 2 that he hit were big at the time when he hit them. And of course, Max Strus off the bench. Jalen Tyson only played 3 minutes. God, that boy was -7 in 3 minutes. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, Dean Wade, he's gonna play. He's gonna get minutes. He's gonna be on the court. So I'm not gonna complain about Dean Wade anymore. That's a lie. I shouldn't say I won't complain about him anymore. I won't complain about him today. He didn't take any shots, so he didn't miss any shots, and he didn't turn the ball over. Okay, fine. Dean Wade, fine. Contributed on the defensive end, got some rebounds. So cool with Dean Wade. We gotta talk. We gotta talk about it. Mr. Donovan Mitchell. Mr. Donovan Mitchell. If people didn't watch this game, the box score might save you. To anybody that watched this game in full, It was a disaster. A disaster. Trending on the same path as game 4. First half, you only had 4 points. It was the same thing. Not getting shots up. The shots you did take weren't good. And in this fourth quarter, some of the plays, like a play that definitely won't show up on the stat sheet. I can't. It was either an offensive rebound or in transition. You got the ball, you jumped, and there was nothing there. You were contested. I don't even know if you were looking at the rim, but you jumped. Nothing there, and by the grace of God, you were able to get the ball around a defender, and I think the ball found like Strus or Wade before you came down with it. There was another time you went up, got the shot block, miraculously got the ball back. You were able to get the ball back inbounds to Evan Mobley. The missed shots, the passiveness, the bad decisions, it was too much. It was too much to watch. It's too much to bear. As a Cleveland Cavaliers fan that has watched greatness on this basketball team from number one option, this is unacceptable. And I don't know. We'll see what happens in the media tomorrow. It may get swept under the rug. People may not talk about it how it needs to get talked about, but you were the weakest link on the team today. And you've been one of the weakest links on the team for most of the postseason. Started off hot, and then game 3 in Toronto since, with the exception of a few moments here and there, second half in game 4, it's been atrocious. It's been atrocious. We can't live like this. This team is only as good as you are. We absolutely got lucky. We got bailed out on the last play of the game when you got put into Guantanamo Bay by Ausar Thompson. You lost the ball. Jared Allen bumped him, fouled Thompson, but it wasn't called. They didn't have any challenges left. That was a foul. That should have been free throws, Detroit, game over. But somebody was looking out for us. They didn't call the foul. Bailed you out, Donovan. Bailed you out. So I don't know what has to happen, but if this team has any success going forward, it's going to be because of you. We need you to play better. Just flat out play better. You're supposed to be our number one, but you're playing like a bum. A win is a win. I'm happy. Barely got it done, but a win is a win. We survive. We move on to game 6 Friday at home. Cavs play unbelievably well at home. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I had to get this off, drop this immediately. And go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I will be back on Friday, talk about the NFL schedule release, but had to get this, just come off the top of the dome. after the Cavs won. So appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you Friday.